Hi guys, welcome to the Kardavox Academy channel. My name is Veronna. I'm a singing coach, singer, songwriter from Montreal, Canada, and I teach people clean singing. And I've been with the Kardavox Academy for now a year, officially a year. And today I'm really excited because I'm going to be doing my first official album review on the channel. And it's a band that I know of. I think a song or two, but I've never listened to a full album, so it's going to be a real discovery for me. And it's Ghost, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Huge band. Yeah. We all know Ghost, right? At least one song. I'm really excited to discover this new album with you. For today's video, it's going to be different from what I usually do, so I'm not gonna pause during the song. I'm really going to listen to the full song, then give a short review of what I heard about vocal technique, maybe about the musical arrangement, I don't know, about the vibe. Anyway, I'm just gonna be really genuine and tell you what I think. And then at the end of the album, I'll talk a little bit about the whole thing. So it's a longer video today, but I'm really excited to discover the new album that the name is Skeletá. Ooh, awesome. So yeah, let's just go. Let's dive right in. Amazing. So we're going to pause here. Okay, I'm going to put a timer because I'm so used of doing like 20 minutes on one song. And I don't want the video to be 3 hours long. So 2 minutes. Okay. Whoa, wow. What did I hear? I heard so many things. Of course, the aesthetic, like how they filmed, even the ratio of the rectangle of the actual video is like 90s vibe, but musically it feels more like 80s rock, powerful choruses, that makes you want to sing along and feel super empowered. I didn't know they were wearing masks, so I'm really discovering the visual universe of Ghost. I think I remember now. It's because I coached Mary on the Cross with the student last year. That's how I discovered Ghost. But I had no idea the visuals of there. But I think from my notes, so the Kardavox team got me a couple of notes just to put me, so I know a little bit about the band's identity. And so they're telling me that they're rock band, theatrical rock band, that I totally can get. Theatrical rock band from Sweden, led by Tobias Forge under a character persona. Okay, so it's really theatrical. And now for this album, it's Papa Vi Perpetua for Skeletá. Awesome. So it's fun. So I guess the album is going to be a full journey. Okay, so my 2 minutes is I'm almost out. So what I loved about that first song, of course, the intro, the kind of the church choir. I love church choirs. Like it gets me into a vibe. And then the guitar arrives and his clean vocals. I'm hearing a lot of twang. If you watch my previous videos, you know all about twang, but I could explain a little further because it's probably not just in this song that he uses this technique, but what it does, twang, it gives a really clean, clear sound that projects. And some people could say nasal, but I disagree. It's not nasal. It's just really bright and almost metallic voice. So great voice, and his articulation I really appreciate. I'm understanding everything he says. Follow the story, the emotion. He's really subtle also, and he's not loud all the time. He's not, but this one was a pretty, it was a upbeat song, but he could have shouted the whole way through, but it was not too much, it was just the good amount of energy. Okay, my 2 minutes is, I'm out next. Okay, La Crema. I loved that one. Wow. So far, it's my favorite. Okay, it's my second. I love the first one. By the way, I had like other notes. I'm going to come back to the first one. I have to start my timer. Okay, 2 minutes. Wow. I heard you. I don't know if you saw me. I was looking at the chords because I was like, whoa. It changes. Like there were a couple of key changes. They're mostly in the Lacrima. It's mostly in what did I write? B minor, and then the next section goes into D minor, and then it comes back, and then it goes again. So it's really fun that they play with two different keys so well. And also, I don't know if you let me know in the comments if it's too if I get too much in the musical theory, but I'm a musical theory geek, not just a vocal technique geek, but I love musical theory. And like da-da-da, da-da-da-da. So there was that part where he flips in his falsetto. It was so beautiful and really quick, but I loved it so much that it stayed in my memory. And then da 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 da. So that part was in D minor. Da 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 da. And instead of staying in D minor natural, where the seventh degree would be minor, he went into this major seventh, like harmonic minor. It's really fun. It's just in that small sentence, but you probably felt it. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna listen back to that song. So far, it's my favorite, and I love that the topic is so universal. It's like, I'm done crying over you, but it's visually really theatrical with the costumes, and like they are in a decor, like we know, but it looks amazing. And there's like, again, that 80s aesthetic. Oh my God, I'm vibing. I'm enjoying so much what I'm listening to right now. Okay, third one. Okay, so that's another one of their singles. So I think, they got videos for the first three, and then it's just gonna be the audio. So let's enjoy the last video that we got for now.
Demonic in. I should have known not to give in. Blasphemy, heresy, save me from the monster that is seeking me. I'm reassigned. Blasphemy, heresy, save me from the bottom of my heart. I know I'm Satanized from the bottom of my heart. I know I'm Satanized from the bottom of my heart. I know I'm Satanized. I'm Satanized. I'm Satanized.
Whoa! Okay, to be continued. Yeah, I need more. Oh my god. Okay, whoa. Okay, that's our next. Wow, that one was, again, so good. Wow. Okay, this is a great album so far. I'm enjoying myself. Oh my god, to see that live would be so fun. Okay, I have to put my timer. My god, I'm always forgetting. This video is going to be so long, but we're having fun, right? Okay, so Satanized. I took a couple of notes, okay? Well, just so that I could be, efficient. Not just in my emotion. The story really, it kind of makes me think of the story of Frollo in Notre-Dame de Paris. This is a French rock opera, but not as rock. No, really not as rock. But it's way more dramatic. It's kind of the funny version of it. But yeah, basically Frollo is a priest and he falls in love with Esmeralda, you know? You know that story. And he's really like, she's Satanized, but in the French way. What are the lyrics? Anyway, so it kind of makes me think of that story, but if they would make it funny, yeah, humoristic, you know? I love that the sections are so clear, you know, the verses, then you have the pre-chorus, and at the end there's a little hook with the back vocals, ba, 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 and then, then the chorus just, bam, just arrives. Da, 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 da. And the chorus is in major. It's really funny. That's what makes it probably funny, but is it in minor in the... I don't remember. But I don't know if it's in minor in the verses. I should have known. No, it's all in major. No. Yeah. But with the arrangement that is so heavy, it creates a vibe, you know? Amazing guitar solo. That's what I wrote in my notes too. And then right after the solo, that is pretty quick, but just efficient, it goes halftime. I really appreciated it. It was fun to change the rhythmic a bit, and then back to the faster pace. I really enjoyed it. And his voice, again, good balance of twang, really clean. I was understanding all of the lyrics, all of the story. This could really be a show on Broadway, you know? Like, it would work, in my opinion. Kind of, a theater. But that's what they told me, yeah? It's theatrical rock, so yeah, amazing. Okay, Guiding Lights, let's go.
If I could pause right here, I would open my heart and tell you with no fear that the path we have walked led us into the dark. There stood my God before me. Do you know what they said? That the road that leads to nowhere
Loved it. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. My playlist is too fast. Okay. Wow. Okay, so this one was the fourth one, a power ballad. I really appreciate it after the first three songs that were really energetic and intense, very theatrical, but it's good. I was looking forward for a power ballad. I needed it. And what's nice with ballads is that usually that's where we hear and other aspects, other things about the singer's voice. And at first, really, I'm gonna be totally honest, I thought it was another singer, and then he went back into his high register and it was like, okay, no, it's the same. But wow, his lows are so rich in the first verse, and then towards the end he really used the crying placement that tilts the thyroid cartilage in front. You see, when I'm talking to you, like my talking voice changed. The tone really changes when you implement some crying placement into your voice. So we really hear it. His tone became super round, less twangy. Okay? Less twangy. There's still twang, because twang is kind of, it's what makes everything stick together. And it's like salt in a recipe. I know I say that often. But yeah, okay, I have so much notes for that one. I think I'm going to talk about that ballad again at the end of our video when I do a longer... Yeah, because I think my 2 minutes is up, huh? Oh, I don't even know. I think I forgot to start my timer. So yeah, really the first verse in his lower chest voice, beautiful. And also the second verse, he went higher and he put a little bit of raspiness, but just a tiny bit before using his rounder tone. So there's a lot about the vocal technique in this voice, and it really showcases everything. I mean, maybe not everything, but a lot of vocal techniques that he can do, and his vocal range. Beautiful. Okay, next, De Profundis Borealis. Awesome. I took so many notes. Okay, timer. Wow. Okay, what really the first thing I noticed when he started to sing was that the verse was harmonized the whole way through. I think the first verse it's one voice. And then the pre-chorus is harmonized too. And then the chorus is also harmonized. It's like nonstop. There's always at least two different notes. There's the lead and there's another note. Sometimes there are three from what I heard. And so yeah, it's fun to have the whole song harmonized. It's original. And at first I thought so far this is the fifth song, I think. Yes. And the first four songs that were always the church choir, right? They always come in at different moments, but there's always a little bit of church choir, kind of. And so far, until like the 3/4 of the song, I was like, oh, no church choir. I thought it would be like in all the songs. And then at the end, there they are, the church choir after the guitar hook at the end. So that's cool because so far from half of the album, the church choir is in every song. So that's an element that I really love. And also the guitar hook at the end, first it's just one guitar, then the second time it does the hook, there's a harmony of the guitar with the second guitar, and then the third time a third guitar, and I was hearing it really, really distinctively in my headphones. And then the choir comes in the fourth, I think it's the fourth time of the hook. But then again, it's my first listening, okay? So don't be mad in the comments if I made a mistake. It's not the third, it's the fourth or whatever. But you see, like, so the whole song is harmonized vocally, but even the guitars at the end are harmonized. So it's really fun. It's really good. What did I... oh, of course. The piano intro. Okay, I'm doing more than 2 minutes. The piano intro caught me so off guard. I was really in the vibe, and then bam, the triumphant like guitars completely threw me off. But it's fun. I mean, you saw my reaction, right? It was, yeah, I was not expecting it. I don't know if I said it, but also at the end of the chorus, I love the there's like a, I don't know the melody, but it was like in semitones. Tasty. Really, really cool. Okay, let's go. Keep going. Misilia Amori. No, not right. Not Misilia. Cenotaph. Okay.
Connects with the night sky. Reach it with me. In the grave of the ocean. Right there where it dips and connects with the fire. Burning with me. The ashes of memories buried are flowing.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay, timer. Oh my god, this one was so joyful. Like, it just, it gives you energy, and yeah, it's hopeful. It's really, really nice. There's that point that the guitar does, and it's the exact same note as the blowin'. Like when he goes into his belting voice, he has an amazing belt in Cenotaph. So I have no idea what the titles mean. I understand kind of the song. I don't have the lyrics in front of me. I just have my notes that but yeah, it was really nice. And the church choir, like there was a choir, but I feel it's more like gospel vibes. It's so hopeful, and they're singing louder and less like mysterious, but it gave me a church vibe, but not the same church, And that's kind of my notes for regarding the church choir that we got in every song. It's not the same church or not the same era. Like one is from like the Renaissance period, and the another one is more modern. And it's crazy how much texture there is in the arrangement. Like the sections are really clear, but sometimes when a verse is going to arrive again or a pre-chorus, it's not going to be it's not a copy paste, I really enjoy that. And the bridges are real bridges. Like you have solos, or you have, there's a lot of texture. I mean, it's really good. Like, how come I have to listen to the other albums? Let me know in the comments your favorite album besides that one. It might be that one. I mean, let me know in the comments if this album is your favorite from Ghost. But yeah, it's really amazing. And I loved his vocals in Cenotaph. There was kind of a good balance, a little bit of distortion, just like, it's the pain, and then beautiful vibrato comes in, rounder, and beautiful belt. Loved it. Okay, let's continue. Missilia Amori. Okay, awesome.
So you want out now, don't you love? hard to find. You show me yours, I'll show you mine. Love rockets, shot right in between your eyes. Love rockets, excite me with your demise. My missiles ring to launch at your heart, giving all the war is on. Love rockets, shot right in between your eyes. Love rockets, shot right in between your eyes. Love rockets, shot right in between your eyes.
Oh my god, what a stomping track, you know, like brr, brr, brr. The kick was so present from the first, like at the end they kind of changed the drums a bit, but you still have that hoo, 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 badass attitude, badass vibe, and it's so like that would have been pop in the 80s, you know, like when classic rock was what people were listening. Was the pop that was like disco and classic rock as popular, you know? I don't know, I was not there, but so from what my parents told me, it was pretty popular. Okay, so yeah, it kind of given me, I don't know, like Kiss vibes, Journey. I didn't tell you this, but the first song, I really got a Journey vibe. I think even the melody made me think of a song. Okay, whoop, I didn't put my timer. This video is gonna be so long, but we're having fun. I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun with me discovering this new album from Ghost. Okay, so my god, I love the metaphor. So Missile Amori, now we understand what the title means, you know? It's the name of the rocket, the love rocket for sure. And the first verse, compared to the song we just heard before, where his voice was a little rounder, he starts his verse with so much twang, like, yeah, nah. And that really gives like an attitude, you know? And I loved it. It kind of changed the vibe from the previous song. And yeah, so I mean, of course, harmonies, we still have the choir, not as a churchy, really like more classic rock 80s song with huge harmonies. That's what we got. That's what we got from in all of the songs so far. But the Renaissance church seemed to have gone away. It's not as much there anymore. Okay, very, very nice. Okay, I think I don't know how many songs we have left, but let's just keep going. Wow, I'm website. Kind of without words. How many do we have? Okay, we have 3 left. All right, it's a real album, not an EP.
Rider joins on a steed
Ooh, a fade out. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. So when this song first started, I was like, okay, another high energy song, because the previous one was so, it was so energetic and like, I was like, okay, we're still there. Not as heavy on the kick, but still really high energy. However, when he started singing the first verse, the melody kind of caught me. I don't know in what, I mean, I know in what scale, but I don't know in what mode. I think let's hear it again, okay? Real quick.
There's a crown conquering. A second rider joins on a steep red swing.
He's in like but he's kind of in G minor, but then we're really in D minor. I think so. I mean, I don't know. Sorry, I'm kind of losing my my words, but it's like the melody kind of threw me off. I was like, oh, this is original. I really found that the melody of that verse, basically, long story short, I love the melody. It's not as radio friendly, you know what I mean? It's not as melodies that we're used to, like really mainstream. The chorus though is really catchy. All of the choruses of all the songs I heard so far are really catchy, but the verse of that one really like oh, that's a nice, it's nice melody. It's original. Yeah, okay, let's just keep going. But my other note was like, I would love a version of the whole album a cappella. I would love to analyze the back vocals with you guys. So please, Ghost, release this, just the whole, at least a couple of songs, at least the singles, release them a cappella so we can really enjoy all the harmonies, because there are a ton of harmonies. My ears are like so overstimulated right now. Like I'm beginning to be not tired, but it's just like, because I'm reviewing, I really want to listen to everything. I'm not just like chilling and enjoying. It's like, that's good, next. I want to tell you what I heard. So it's like, whew. It's not overwhelming, but almost. Like it's so rich. I love it. Okay, we have 2 left, guys. Let's go. Great album.
Shadows lay my soul.
Really fun. Okay. So quick vocal tip. Okay, I'm putting my timer again. Wow, the video is more than an hour long. It's gonna be my longest video. It's so fun. So one vocal tip, okay, that I noticed in his vocal technique, that now that I heard many songs of him, but especially in this one, Umbra, the chorus is pretty high in his chest voice, and the lyrics are fast. Okay. He could have gone like, it's really, his tone is really different from the power ballad that we had earlier. I think it was the 4th song. His tone was way larger, fuller. I mean, fuller for me, but I mean, rounder. Yeah, let's say that. This one is maybe a little tinier, more efficient, clear. There's twang. It's because you cannot open and be as wide when you have a lot of lyrics. It's going to slow you down. So you want to keep it really da 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 da. I'm not gonna put my voice. It's going to be too much with the number of lyrics that he had. Don't know if I peaked. No, I didn't. Okay. Phew. And so when you have a song like that the chorus is pretty high, and you have a lot of lyrics and you don't want your voice to crack, make it tinier. And also, that's also what I noticed. I knew the chorus was going to be, again, really high, but not because all of his choruses were high. But in the first verse, when he started it, it was so soft. He could have gone way fuller in his chest voice because it's low, you know. We love to be rich in our lows because it's easy and it's comfortable. But he didn't dive into it. He really kept it, you know, like not neutral, but kind of a more speech voice, so that he can do his really high and with a lot of syllable chorus without breaking. So that's a little tip, okay? When you go from low to high and your chorus is like, there are so many words, tone it down. More twang, less roundness, but it's okay. Higher larynx, make it clearer. So that's my vocal tip. But yeah, I'll go quick. This album, especially this song, I really noticed a lot of stuff going in the mix because of my headphones. So I really recommend you to listen to that with good headphones. It's really fun, especially when there's the solo and with the trades between the guitar player and the keyboardist with his organ. You hear the guitar player on the right and then the left and then the right, and it's fun. And yeah, there's like so many elements and you hear it super clearly in the mix. I don't know who mixed that, but good job, because there are so many elements. It's amazing how clear the mix is and you hear everything really well. So, okay, last song. Oh yeah, and I was happy that my Renaissance choir, church choir, was back. I think it was in the intro. Yeah, okay, last song, gang.
It is the end of your penitence. It is the end of your sadness and pain. It's the return to your innocence. It is the end of a life breathed in is still time for deliverance. There is still time to make peace with your friend and to return to where there's a chance. There is still time to love once again. Everybody leaves one day. I know it hurts. Everybody goes away. You will too. I will too. Come with me to the rainbow's end. Come with me to the Holy Land. Come with me. You will too. I will too. As levees are breaking, a flood comes, washes away all the rubble. Past indiscretions and stalemates, we are all sailing to new gates. Everybody leaves one day. I know it hurts. Everybody goes away. You will too. I will too. Come with me to the rainbow's end. Come with me to the Holy Land. Come with me. You will too. I will too. This is the end of the avenue. I am afraid of eternity too.
Wow. That was the perfect last song, right? It gave me some Queen vibes at a moment, maybe with the guitar sound and then the back vocals. But yeah, wow. I wrote a couple of notes, but then I just enjoyed. Just enjoyed. You'd excuse me. Nah. Sorry, not sorry. So there's so much emotions in his voice. He's such a great storyteller. And if that could be a lesson to all of my students, all the people I coach, and also for me, it's really the most important thing, like being able to do a vocal thing, like, oh my God, a powerful mixed voice or big riff or whatever. It's not the most important. The most important is really the storytelling, and he really respects his instrument. He give, what I loved in that one is that it goes higher, a little less higher, I don't know. But that was not what's important. That's not what I get from the song. It's really the message, the emotions. And there was a little riff, vocal riff. I noted. I love that. He didn't riff much in the other songs. So I know he can. He has the ability, and he put it there, and it was just enough. Not too much, you know? And beautiful messages also. I thought the lyrics would have been darker. I don't know why, maybe because of the only song I knew. But yeah, really, they're using, sometimes it's really funny, but mostly their themes are love, hope, loss, pain, you know, like human emotions. And I really, really love that. I didn't feel like I needed to understand to really break my brain. You know, sometimes there are some bands, I won't name any. You can name them in the comments. But you know, there's some bands, they're like, did they write their lyrics with ChatGPT or what? I'm joking. Or like, were they on something when they wrote that? You know, it's not clear. It's hard to get the message. Or did they just threw words like that to sound cool? Well, no, this, like, every song had its purpose, has its message, and I really, really enjoyed that. So my overall review, I love the singer. He's amazing. He's really good. I just talked about it. Okay. Arrangements. The musical arrangements are amazing, but also the key changes and the modes they are using, they're not staying, it's really rare that they stay in one scale, you know? They move around, but it's made so, it's not forced, it's smart how they approach the key changes. It really adds to the song. It's not just to show off, you know? I really love that. I really enjoyed it. It kept my ears awake, because, you know, it's a long album, so I could, in 2025, we're all a little bit ADHD with, like, us scrolling all day long, right? And so I could have been bored earlier, you know what I mean? And I wasn't. There was always something that kept my ear interested, like, if it was the key change or if it was the harmony and they know, like, every 4 bar or 8 bars there was an element that was different in the musical arrangement. I really, really dig that. And all the choruses are catchy. Let's go. I personally love catchy choruses. Okay, I don't want to spend an hour learning your chorus just to be able to sing along with your song. So please, at the third time I hear your chorus, I want to be able to sing with you. So they have that. Like, they really have that skill, even if it's a little, sometimes a little weird when their melodies are not all, depends on the song. Some are really radio friendly. Others are more sophisticated, I would say. But each chorus, it's really radio catchy, and I love that. The melody, I'm talking about the melody, not necessarily the musical arrangement. I mean, rock radios, heavy rock radios would work. And the first 3 videos, I really loved the visuals, and that, please send me tickets, Ghost. Please come to Montreal. I would love to see you live. No, I mean, I'm going to get my tickets, but I mean, a gift would be really appreciated. Because this band live, wow. And they've been around, I read, since 2006, so they're probably really solid. and with the costumes and everything. So yeah, tell me in the comments if there's a live performance, maybe one song, you know, like my traditional videos, that you would like me to analyze and react to a live performance. I would love to see that, how they are live. And yeah, so that's it. A great album. I loved it. I loved that the topics were universal. I could relate. Anybody could relate, really. And love that. Drums fills are great. The drum are great. The guitar, like everything was super well played. And at the good places, not too much, not enough, you know? Yeah. And of course, the church choir. In most of the songs, I really appreciate it. And I appreciated that it came back, because there's, I think, the second to last song, there was no church choir, and then it came back, you know, to link everything together. Great album. Good job. Good job to the band. I'm joking. Okay, Skeletá. Yeah, very, very good. I mean, I would say 9 on 10. I don't know if I had to give a note. Here it is. So let me know in the comments if you liked my first album review on the Kardavox Academy channel. And also if you would like to learn how to sing like him. I mean, I would be glad to teach you the vocal techniques he used. He pretty much used all of them. A little bit of head voice. Yeah. There were a couple of songs with flipping beautiful head voice. I mean, I don't know if he has songs that would showcase more head, more mixed voice. Let me know in the comments if that's a technique he uses. Maybe not, and it's okay. You don't have to do all the techniques, but he really masters his instrument, and we hear it in his storytelling. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thanks for watching until the end. You're great, and I'll see you next time. Bye.